By God's grace, I am living more and I'm getting old. I have so many wrinkles. I have crow's feet. I have smiling line. I have fine line makeup. If you're really new in makeup, if you're thinking about what to buy, what not to, don't waste your money on setting spray. These products are hella costly and you don't need them. Hello friends, how are you people doing? I hope you are doing okay, friends. There are so many makeup products out there, and I'm not talking about brands, like the variety of products out there. Oh my god. And there's so much product that it makes us feel like this is some type of rocket science. But it is not. Whenever you open Insta and there is like a new trend, something new is happening, something new product, lip lacquer. I mean, there will be one product and people will name it some in Latin word, the word I don't know what, but it will confuse us. Me and many of my friends are not at all makeup artists. In fact, I think my followers, whoever are following me, none of us are pro makeup artists. So today I'm going to tell you products that you really don't need. If you are getting confused about makeup, if you are thinking that makeup is some type of rocket science, don't think like that. Don't think like that. Makeup is easy. And I'm going to talk about some products that if you are getting confused about, you really don't need to use them. To be honest, I have no idea why do we need these products. I mean, we do need these products. If you create need for everything, then we are going to need product. Capitalism, baby. So these are some products that confuses the heck out of me. That's why I chose these products. These might not be applicable for you as well, but I think since I am not a pro makeup artist and none of my friends are pro makeup artists, I mean, yeah, I think 2 of my friends are actually pro makeup artists, but I'm not counting them. Most of my friends are not makeup artists, so I think I'm going to talk about these products, which I think are very confusing. First of all, I don't need baking powders or any type of powder. Baking powder, banana powder, translucent powder, this powder, that powder, illuminati powder, luminescence powder. I don't understand. There are 10,000 different types of loose powder. End of the day, these are just loose powders. I am dry as Sahara Desert and I don't drink water. Very unhealthy habit. Don't do that. Drink water. Hydrate yourself. My skin is very dry, so for me, I really found this baking step unnecessary. Also, we are not in 2014 anymore and nobody is following Kardashians. They have fallen out of grace and nobody likes Kardashians anymore. Nobody is following Kardashians makeups anymore, so baking is very out of style apart from Indian makeup artists. Oh my god, Indian makeup artists love baking and making clients' face like cakes fresh out of bakery. I'm not going to tell that no, I have tried it. I have tried baking a few times. I know there will be girlies who will say that, oh my god, Banhi, you just don't know how to do it. I don't have to know it. I don't think everybody needs to know everything. I have tried it and it did not look good on me. It doesn't look good on anyone. There will be extra powder, and when we will do flash photography, oh my god, that's a whole new monster. I would rather set the makeup and I use very minimal amount of setting powder. Not loose powder, not baking, setting powder, just to set the makeup in its place so that it doesn't go anywhere. Because sometimes makeup has its own mind. It wants to go to travel abroad. Also, why I need baking? Okay, think about it. If I want to highlight particular places of my face, like under eyes, like tip of my nose or my cheekbones, if I want to highlight something about my face, I have concealer, I have highlighter, I have blush. Why baking powder? Why? Baking is not at all a necessary step in makeup, especially not at all in everyday's makeup or makeup for us mango people. I know most of us have learned makeup from makeup gurus from YouTube, and in 2012, 2014, 2016, these 5 years almost, baking was a thing. Not at all, not anymore. You don't need baking powder or any loose type of banana powder, pomegranate powder, mango powder, whatever it is. You need it. You don't need it. You don't need it. And also, Also, listen, now your argument will be, oh, but our makeup creases. Okay, if your makeup creases, if your concealer creases, even a whole jar of powder will not help you. It will not stop your concealer to crease. First of all, we have wrinkles. We are growing old. I am getting old. I'm already 31 years old, and thankfully, by God's grace, I am living more and I'm getting old. I have so many wrinkles. I have crow's feet. I have smiling line. I have fine lines. So I have them, and they are not going anywhere. They're here to stay, and I'm happy for it. And they will grease. No amount of powder is going to stop it. Are you going to make a pudding? If not, then imagine concealer is already oily or watery and you were applying powder on it. It's becoming dough. And are you going to make a roti out of your concealer and powder combination? No, right? Then you ruined it. If you want to buy, so then you'll say, then what do we do, Bonnie? What do we do? Guys, if you want your concealer to last for a long time, buy a long-lasting concealer. When you're buying concealer, buy a long-lasting concealer. Please, even with that, you have to consider two things. We live in India and we sweat like pigs, even in winter. So our climate is not going anywhere. We are going to sweat. The things that works on white people, white makeup artists and white beauty gurus in America, in UK, won't work for us in India because of weather. Science, bitch. Science. And the second thing you have to consider about creasing or powder and everything, that you are not 12 years old anymore. You are never going to be 12 years old anymore. If you are, then where is the youth fountain of youth? Tell me. If you are a normal-ass person, you are going to crease. So stop worrying. And you can completely remove loose powder, banana powder, translucent powder from your makeup routine. I approve. Ding. Setting powder is what you need. Compact is what you need. Loose powder, nah. Another thing. Now comes the second unnecessary product that you really don't need in your makeup stash. That is, ta-da! Setting spray. I know people are now taking out their guns and they want to kill me because I don't know why, but Indians, I used to, not now, Indian makeup artists have some type of unhealthy attachment, love, obsession toward MAC Fix Plus. Oh my god, there was a time, I'm not going to lie, there was a time when I used to use setting spray even without makeup. I was obsessed with setting spray. I was fully, unhealthily obsessed with setting spray. But listen, think about it. If you apply concealer, which is oily, then you apply powder, and then you drench it with water, which is setting spray, and you still think it's gonna feel comfortable. Nah. It definitely will feel tight and you will feel like mask. But I'm not gonna lie, not setting sprays, actually makeup sprays or freshening sprays, they makes you feel like fresh, breezy, especially on a hot day. But it just makes you feel fresh. It has nothing to do with makeup's longevity. Trust me. Setting spray has nothing to do with longevity. It's just a gimmick. And most of the time, makeup gets ruined by this outside force. Because when you are doing makeup, I hope you are not going to swim after that. So, most of the time, makeup doesn't get ruined by outside force. Because that's why we wear makeup. What ruins makeup is what comes from inside. Apart from your insecurities, oil and sweat. Ta-da! So no amount of setting spray is going to stop your body from making sweat and your natural oil, which is sebum. So why are you wasting your money? You can save your makeup from outside force when outside forces are innocent. They are literally doing nothing to you. It's your inside. You are the problem. Not the air, not the pollution, nothing. Most of the time makeup gets ruined because of your own sweat and oil. And so for that, to make a barrier between you, your makeup, your insecurities, your makeup and your oil and sebum, use a protective primer. Use proper primer. Sometimes makeup artists even use different type of primers for different areas of your skin. That's the real thing. Foundation and concealers are also important. If you are very sweaty and oily, go buy foundations, that's for you. Go buy concealers, that's for your skin. That will keep your skin intact. If you really want to start makeup, if you're really new in makeup, if you're thinking about what to buy, what not to, don't waste your money on setting spray. These products are hella costly and you don't need them. Bye. Absolutely stupid thing that people are selling that may look tempting, you are thinking about buying, but they're absolutely worse, is those spoon looking makeup brushes. Oh my god. Those brushes, they're not helpful. Normal brushes, I always say that if you want to spend money on good brushes, because brushes, if you take care of them, they live for long time. Almost, it's like an investment in makeup. If you want to do it, start with makeup brushes. Good makeup brushes makes a lot of difference. Trust. So these weird brushes that looks like spoon, if you have too much money, if you want to invest in money, if you don't have too much money, go for good brush brands like Sigma, like BH, ProArtil, and if you have literally less money, like I do, go for London Pride, Crown. There are so many good brush options. Buy them, but not those spoon-looking brushes. Okay. Another thing that if you are confused about makeup, if you are not that pro in makeup, you don't have to buy, which is color corrector. I mean, yes, color corrector, but not all of them. I think you have seen there are so many different type of color correctors like yellow, orange, green, purple, red, brown, blue, yellow, and you are confused because when I started makeup, I was hella confused. And Instagram influencers doesn't really help. What am I saying? I'm also an influencer, but I'm a sister too. I find Indian skin tone is mostly brown and we mostly have warm undertone. Even if we don't, our problem area, which is this, we have a blue and greenish tone. So most of the time for most Indian skin tones, orange color corrector, this one and only orange color corrector does its job properly. You don't want all black, green, blah blah blah, purple, all type of color corrector. If you really is suffering from this pigmentation in this area, orange color corrector is enough. But if you are new to makeup and you really don't know how to use color corrector, how to balance it with your concealers and foundations, then you can always go for concealers that has that orange undertone. There are concealers and foundations that has orange undertones. So you don't even have to go buy a separate color corrector. You can already buy concealers that has that undertone and it's going to solve your problem as much as a color corrector does. And I have seen people using color corrector wrong. And trust me, using color corrector looks awful. If you are using a color corrector, especially orange, too orange, deep orange, brownish color corrector, and your foundation is sheer, you're gonna end up looking like Donald Trump. Do you wanna look like Donald Trump? I mean, that guy is not an epitome of beauty as far as I know. Is there any makeup product that you regret buying? Write it in the comment section. Let's gossip about makeup products. Okay, please like this video. If you are watching still in the end, please like this video. I'll be very thankful if you like this video. If you like this video, the algorithm bitch thinks that I'm happening and it shares this video to other people. That's why my video will get seen. I want more and more people to see my video, so please like this video and thank you. See you in the next video, which will be here, which will start right after this video. Click on that. Till then, bye bye.